Just give us some space, David.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, Gran, I'm sorry, but if I don't put pressure on it, it won't stop the bleeding.
You satisfied?
Oh, yeah, because it's all Nick's fault, isn't it?
She's there, the one with the towel.
Yeah, I think that's quite obvious, actually, Kale.
Let's have a look at you, Mrs. Roberts.
Call me Audrey, please do.
See what happens when you argue with me. Talking to me or chewing a brick?
Oh, shut up, David.
Do you feel any nausea?
No.
Any vomiting?
No.
You on any medication?
Well, yeah, you can fill a phone book with what I'm on.
How'd this happen then?
Come on, Nick.
What?
Are you wriggling out of it like you always do? Again and again and again, huh?
Did you do this, sir?
Yeah, you better think twice before you do this.
About what?
About always singling me out. He's just as bad as me.
Sorry, can I help you?
The 999 operator said they heard shouting in the background when this was phoned in.
No, it was nothing. There's no reason for you to be here.
Honestly, you're wasting your time. I'm not a battered granny.
Okay, Audrey, I'll be on my way then. Hello?
Oh, look, I'll walk to the ambulance, so it's no to the wheelchair, but thank you.
I thought something was weird. Let's see. Of course. Nice one. So, why didn't you tell me you two are on bail?
No, it didn't seem relevant.
It is if it's clear you're pressurizing a witness. David Platt and Nicholas Tilsley, I'm arresting you both for breach of bail conditions. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
And with Mr. Tilsley's unblemished record, it would be a real shame for him to be unduly punished, especially as he runs a local factory where around 20 employees rely on his leadership for their livelihoods.
Thank you, Ms. Martin.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for David.
What? How?
Well, he grabbed the lady.
Gail wouldn't have had to stage the intervention if it hadn't been for Nick playing dirty, and now they both might end up in jail.
I can't bear the thought of what I did to them, especially after the way David was before.
Mr. Habib, anything to add on behalf of Mr. Platt?
Well, I shan't go over old ground, madam. My colleague has already explained the, frankly, bizarre family intervention staged by the defendant's mother, which caused them both to break bail.
I accept that both men might initially have been hoodwinked, but I'm not clear why they didn't simply walk away when they discovered the ruse.
Well, I think, given the circumstances, my client could be forgiven for acting a little irrationally.
And which circumstances are those?
Simply put, he's afraid of Mr. Tilsley.
Afraid?
The factory of Mr. Tilsley's that my colleague alluded to earlier, it was sabotaged in March, causing the roof to collapse.
The little snake.
My client has reason to believe that Mr. Tilsley is the saboteur and is therefore responsible for the death of a young woman.
Madam, that is entirely without basis.
I can't find details of Mr. Platt having informed the police of these accusations, Mr. Habib.
My client has been in constant fear of retribution ever since he pieced together all of Mr. Tilsley's various crimes. But rest assured, a police report will be made up as soon as possible.
These are very dangerous accusations.
Mr. Tilsley's a dangerous man.
That is your opinion, Mr. Habib, unsupported by evidence. Can you both stand, please? Mr. Platt, in the absence of a police report, I'm going to treat your accusations for what they are, hearsay. The courtroom is no place for unsubstantiated allegations. This court takes breaking of bail conditions very seriously. You have both sought to interfere with a witness who was subsequently injured. Given your family dynamic, I have not been sufficiently reassured that this won't happen again. I have no choice but to order that you both be held in custody until your trial of issue.
No! They didn't do anything. It was me.
Gail, sit down.
Madam, would you like to join these men in custody?
Don't make it worse.
It was my fault.
Take them away, please.